Hello everyone, and welcome to the first of my tutorials in 3D Studio Max. Here I'm going to cover the basics of 3D Studio Max, like the user interface, the main modeling tools, and things like that. So, main three things which you're gonna use in modeling is select and move tool, rotate tool, and scale tool. You can access them by pressing W on keyboard for the move tool, E for the rotate, and R for the scale. Okay, so this here is the create panel and the modify panel. The main things which you have to keep in mind. So you can create an object from here as well, which I prefer. So click create, standard primitives, always use standard primitives, and let's say create a box. Click and drag and drag. Okay, now we have created a box. Click modify here, and as you can see, you can't do much. We can just add the segments. Press F4 so you can see the lines, and F3 to see only the lines. Press Alt plus W for the viewports. Select any of it, and again press Alt W to zoom in. And if this happens to you, just click here, and you want it to be left viewport, and that's it. So top, front, left, and this is the perspective. Okay, we can now add some segments, but you can do that later as well. Okay, and before we do anything, right click on the box, convert it to an editable poly. Now you can edit it. You can move the vertices or the edges or the polygons. For the vertex mode, press 1 on keyboard or select the vertices here. Now select any of them and try to move them around. Select few of them to rotate them or scale them. Now the edges, press 2 on keyboard on this right here, the edges. It selects the edge between two vertices. You can move it, rotate, scale. For undo, press Ctrl Z or go to here, edit, and undo. And now the whole polygon, press 4 on keyboard. This is the whole polygon. So this is the basic stuff you're gonna need to start modeling. And here when you select, let's say, polygon, you have extrude, bevel, bridge, outline, inset flip. Okay, the main thing for the beginners to keep in mind is the extrude. You can access it by right clicking, extrude, or here. So this is what it does. You can extrude it as many times as you want. And now select vertices. Again, you have extrude, but you don't use it for the vertices. For the vertices, the main thing you have to keep in mind is weld and target weld. So if you feel like you don't need this vertex here, you can always target weld it. So click on it, click target weld, and click the one you want to merge it with. Okay, let's clean those polygons here. To copy the object, press Shift key and just drag it. Now rotate it. If you want the precise rotation, click the angle snap tool and it rotates the object by 5 degrees. So we want 180. Okay, what I want to do here is to merge these two objects into one mesh. Because they're separated now, as you can see. So select one of them, click attach, and that's it. It's one mesh now. But still there is a hole between them. So you want to select the vertices, select all them, and click weld. It does nothing. Click this little square next to weld settings and increase the weld threshold. That's it. You see, they're welded together now. There is also one more thing you can do. You can press 3 to select this, add this around the hole, and you can click bridge. But that adds an extra polygons here. Okay. That was the basics of the modeling. So just combine those tools and you will make something. So you can scale it, rotate it to whatever you want, free rotation, relocation, and things. Okay, press M on keyboard to open the material editor. Here you can click and drag the material to the object you want to have it. And click, you can change a color here. You can also add your own map texture by clicking this box here and choose bitmap, and let's pick up this one. To apply the material, the texture to an object, you must press show standard map and viewport. That's it. Though it's lower quality here in the viewport, you press Shift Q to render it. Shift plus Q to render it, and it looks better. Okay, about this texture, it's applied, but it doesn't look very nice. So we need to add a modifier to it. So this is the modifier list. Click on it and find UVW map, and here, if it is box, it's best, choose the box, and it looks good now, very good. And also choose face, shrink to wrap, spherical, cylinder, whatever you like, but for the box you should choose box, and that's for the simple mapping. But if you have a complex object, like let's say let me find it. Okay, this one, the sword. You can't just do that. You must unwrap it. So again, go to the modifier list, and instead UVW map, choose unwrap UVW. Open the UV editor. And this is the wireframe of the object. Press 3 on keyboard for the polygon mode. And let's say you want to texture the blade. So select this one. Make sure this side here is not selected, just the top one, the top part. To unselect, if you selected what you don't want to unselect it, press Alt and click on it. Okay, now this is called quick planar map, but to line this square better, click here and hold down and choose the axis you want. So it's not the X, it's not the Y, it's Z axis. It's the planar projection, and click quick planar map. And as you can see here, it's very good. Okay, let's do that for the other side as well. Because it's a sword and it's symmetrical and it should look same, just drag it over here. Okay, now we have to render this. Go to Tools, Render UVW Template, and just keep this as it is. You can increase the width and height, but you don't have to. Just click Render UV Template. Now you have rendered the map coordinates for the texture, and press Save Image. Save it wherever you like and call it, let's say 777, and choose the bitmap format. Click Save. And now you want to open this in Photoshop. Okay, add a new layer. Add a new layer and choose the brush, color you want, and just paint over it. Be sure to cover everything. Okay, something like this. You can also add a picture. Textures, let's say iron. You can add this over your sword. Make it look better. You can paint, you can add image, whatever you like. This is just a quick tutorial showing the basics of how it's done. So go to save and find that file. It's called 77 and or replace it. And now go to the 3ds Max. As you can see, nothing happened because you have to add the material first. Open the material editor by pressing the M on keyboard and add the material. Go to diffuse, bitmap, and find your UVs here. It's here. Okay, click open and show standard map and viewport. And as you can see, this is how it looks on the model. Okay, so this would be all for this tutorial. If you need anything about the user interface, the basic things, just contact me. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, rate, comment, and bye.